I also Figma have introduced some new AI capability that I thought we'd have a quick look at. So I'm going to open a new Figjam file. And the first thing you'll see is this pop-up. Now you can be very specific about what you want the AI to generate, or you can use one of these to help get you started. So I'm going to click on flowchart, and I've not given it any information. I've just asked for a flowchart. And as you can see, it's given us, something that we could start with. But you can be a little bit more specific. So I'm going to just say a decision tree depicting an onboarding process for a gaming app. And I'm going to ask it to generate that. Now, again, this will give you a start of a 10. You might want to go and change it, but you can also use it to help you ideate through what, different flows through an application are. And the other thing you can do is you can generate this multiple times, and it will give you different ideas or different flows. So each flow will be unique. And again, you can use these, compare them, pick the best ideas off each of them, and use them as a basis, and then go out and test them. So one thing we know about AI is that the more specific you are with your prompts, the more likely you'll get better information back. So I'm going to go into the text box and I'm going to type in a quite verbose prompt, but be a bit more specific. So I'm going to ask it to organize an interactive workshop to figure out how we can collaborate between designers and developers on how we can improve the accessibility of our web applications. And then I've asked it to ensure that we finish up the session with an action plan. And again, you very quickly will get a framework around how you could potentially run that workshop. So it gives you an example of icebreakers around understanding the challenges that with accessibility within our current web applications. Comes up with activities that you can do to help get the team to collaborate on making accessibility better, and also comes up with an action plan. One of the things I really like about this action plan is that Figma is offering you ways of speeding up that integration with things like Jira and Asana or GitHub. So again, speeding up, creating efficiencies all the way. So this might not be exactly what you want, but as per the previous example, you can regenerate, and Figma will give you some more ideas, and it might not be exactly the same, but you can do that multiple times and go and pick and choose what fits most. And then you might have your own ideas on top of this. You might have your own icebreaker. You might have your own activities. As you can see here, they are completely different. The action, especially the action plan at the end. So imagine you've got an action plan at the end of that workshop, and you wanted somebody to go and have a look at testing all the form components and making sure they're keyboard accessible. So the person that's assigned to might not have an idea where to start with that. So one of the things you could do is use the Jambot widget, which is provided by Figma, and again, based on AI. And what you can do is hook this up, and then you can ask Jambot to go and run some stuff based off that post-it note, the contents of that post-it note. So you can ask it to rewrite it, you can ask it to summarize it, you can ask it to go and ideate. So it'll go away and think about how you could potentially do that. Now, I'm not saying these ideas are any good, but again, it might give you that spark to go and do something within your own operations. Again, you can run this all again. So go down the rabbit hole. So again, this is coming off implement voice recognition for form inputs to allow users to navigate and interact with the form using their voice. And again, going down the rabbit hole, you might ask for a bit more information on natural language processing. And it goes and gives you a bit more ideas. And then you can go and ask it to teach you about that. So again, it will go away and give you a bit more information. And you can go on and on and on and on. Now, it's just using AI to help prompt ideas, help brainstorm, help, get you to where you need to get a bit faster. I'd love to hear about how you're potentially going to use this, or if you're using it already, and how it's worked for you. So that's it for this short. So hopefully see you again soon.